Assalamualaikum to my beloved lecturer and my fellow friends. My team will present to you Environmental Related Management Accounting, ERMA. This is my team members led by Nur Nurin and supported by other three members, Fatiha, Aimi and Adila. What is EMA? EMA is the generation and analysis of both financial and non-financial information to support internal environmental management processes. What is EMS? EMS is a set of processes and practices that enable an organization to reduce its environmental impacts and increase its operating efficiency. We do not present solely about EMA, we are just highlight the current initiative in EMA.
Okay, so now I will be presenting the three current initiatives of Environmental Related Management Accounting, ERMA. So the first initiative is eco-efficiency. It is based of creating more goods and services while using fewer resources and creating less waste and pollution. In other words, doing more, less waste. It is all about reducing ecological damage to a minimum level while at the same time trying to maximizing the efficiency. So many companies use eco-efficiency by using less water and energy while recycling more. So there are two purposes of this eco-efficiency. The first is to encourage company to be more environmentally responsible while at the same time still gaining profit. It also creates more value in the business through the use of process with the objective in reducing resources use and environmental impact through product or services. So basically, eco-efficiency means being an efficient business while at the same time trying to protecting and reduce impact of environmental influence such as environmental pollution, global challenges or climate changes.
Continue for the impact of eco-efficiency to the business. The first impact is reduce cost. Eco-efficiency can reduce costs through more efficient usage of energy and materials. Second, reduce risk and liability. Reduce risk and liability by removing the need for toxic substances. The third one is increased revenue. Increase revenue by developing innovative and increasing market share. For enhanced brand image. Enhanced brand image through marketing and communicating improvement efforts. Fifth, increase productivity and employee morale. Eco-efficiency can increase productivity and employee morale through closer alignment of company values with the personal values of the employees. And the last one is improve environmental performance. Improve environmental performance by reducing toxic emission and increasing the recovery and use of waste materials.
Okay, next we go to the long-term plan for the eco-efficiency. The first one is eco-efficiency can create a corporate sustainability. Positive impact on the corporate sustainability on environmental and social aspect. So the result also give the additional information for investor who will invest in the company. The investor should pay attention to not only the financial aspect of the company, but also to the social and environmental aspect. This information is obtained from the corporate sustainability report as consideration for evaluation corporate sustainability. It can be concluded that eco-efficiency in energy use can affect corporate sustainability in environmental and social impact. The second one is company get a competitive advantage and increase the value of the company in future. The value of corporate social responsibility, the company can label itself as the environmental friendly company. This certainly has a positive impact on the environment, society and company itself. To success in corporate sustainability, the balancing of the company activity can improve their step for environmental sustainability, continue their effort related to the labor practices, consider their interaction with all stakeholders, invest in their employee education about sustainability, and provide information in their sustainability report. The environmental and social aspect can also enhance the company positive image.
Examples of eco-efficiency application nowadays is electric vehicles. Eco-efficiency is the reduction of energy intensity of goods. So we know Tesla manufactures the Model S, the first zero emission, zero gas, full-size electric vehicle on the market. This estimate to save 5 million gallons of gasoline and prevent like 52,000 metric tons of carbon dioxide emissions annually. Then we have the recycled materials. Eco-efficiency is to improve recyclability. Coca-Cola launched a campaign where their plastic bottles can be recycled many times. Their marketing director said that she wants to encourage more people to recycle their bottles after the customers have enjoyed the drink. They are more likely to do this if they know they can be turned into new bottles again.
Okay, so the second initiative is waste management. So waste management refers to the various schemes to manage and dispose of waste. So it can be in terms of destroying, processing, recycling, reusing, or controlling waste. So the purpose of this waste management is to reduce the amount of unusable materials in order to eliminate the adverse impacts on humans' health and environment. So there are 5 R of waste management. So there are refuse, reduce, reuse, repurpose, and the lastly is recycle. So the first one is refuse. So the company must refuse waste production in business in order to effectively minimize the waste. For example, refuse to use the non-recyclable products. So second is reduce. So the company must reduce the use of harmful, wasteful, and non-recyclable materials. So for example, to reduce the usage of plastic packaging. The third one is reuse. So the business should change to reusable products in the workplace instead of replacing them. The fourth is repurpose. Repurpose item that can be reused, refused, or reduced. So it involves some imagination and creativity of the organization to use an item for more than one purpose. So the last one is recycle. The company must establish an effective recycling programs which can be done by compiling cardboard, plastics, organics, and glasses.
Okay, next, the impact of waste management to the business and environment. The first one is preserve the environment. Generally, improper disposal of waste, for example, conducting open burning on waste could lead to air pollution. By having a proper waste management and more effective management, such as installing filter on chimneys, while burning waste in incinerator could be done to preserve environment. Second one is lower production costs. One of the important aspects of waste management is the recycling. Recycled material can prevent pollution by reducing the need to collect new raw material and reducing the amount of waste sent to landfills. It also can help in the conservation of natural resources by reusing materials such as glass, plastic, and paper. Therefore, there is less pressure on natural resources and it can be reduced production costs. For example, Green Toys is an eco-friendly toy company made with 100% recycled materials. Third one, improve human health. Improper management and disposal of different types of waste can cause a variety of health issues, such as skin irritation and respiratory problems. Hence, if we properly manage and dispose, we can prevent the risk of health problems. Fourth, protect animals and marine life. Inappropriate handling of waste can have an adverse impact on animals as well as marine life. For example, animals that feed on grass near pollution areas can be poisoned due to the toxic chemicals. Therefore, it's important to practice a proper waste management for the protecting of animals, including the marine life.
For the long-term plan for waste management is engaged in several areas of ERMA. So company engaged in accounting for energy, accounting for material, accounting for water, and accounting for garbage as the several area of environmental accounting in future to maintain their waste management. As the method indicate the positive impact, the management in the idea of introducing that system into other factory as well as with the great success. So disposing of waste properly is another method that the company use as a method for waste management. The company introduced the policy of disposing the waste to reduce or eliminate the harmful effect on the environment. Thus, the company maintain the rigorous environmental policy in order to ensure the safe disposing of their waste. The second one is adhering to company value and norms. So, the procedure of waste management are governed by the culture influences. That's a great motivation under the three pillars, which is coercive isomorphism, mimetic isomorphism, and normative isomorphism. So this procedure of waste management are governed by the culture influence. Thus, such influence are considered as a normative isomorphism.
Application for waste management can be divided into two famous ones. The first one is food waste management. A food waste audit is to analyze the component of a restaurant's waste. It helps restaurant identify the inefficiency in their processes. I have experienced this one restaurant buffet. They put a big notice before you enter. There is extra charge for leftover food. This wastage fee helps customers to only take small portion one by one. Second, construction waste management is one of the majors. In England, they have this regulation where projects over 300,000 euro need to have a site management plan. It contains like specific planning and preparation as well as organization and disposal of waste. This implementation is not required in other countries, but doing so helps organization avoid incurring any regulatory penalties.
Okay, so this is the last current initiative of ERMA, which is Environmental Performance Evaluation. So there are three main points related to this environmental performance evaluation. So the first one is part of internal management tool that helps to provide managers the info about whether or not the organization management system is performing well, and it also helps to take note whether the aims of environmental policies are being met. So the second point is also useful auditing tool that help to assess whether or not the environmental aspects, objectives, targets, and other environmental performance criteria are being met or not. On the last one, it is an ongoing process that ensures any changes to an organization activities or products and services that could change the environment performance are being taken accounted for in the organization environmental management system. So there are three purposes of this environmental performance evaluation EPE. So the first one is to provide the transparency about the aspects and the related environmental impacts. So the aspects is the interaction of company with environment, whether it's through their end products or services. So for example, the discharge of waste to water, and the related environmental impacts is the changes to the environmental caused by these interactions. So whether it is the good or bad change. So for example, discharge of wasted water can cause the water pollution. So it is the bad changes. So the second purpose is it can be used as benchmarking tool to see which company is greener. So the community with less green can follow the community more green to see what is the difference. So the last purpose is to demonstrate how an organization mitigates these impacts to improve the performance over time.
Next, the impact of environmental performance evaluation to the business. The first one is marketing relationship and stakeholders. It can provide a marketing advantage by demonstrating business awareness of its environmental responsibilities. It also can help to improve relationship with the key stakeholders such as investors and suppliers. Second, legal requirement. The environmental performance evaluation serves a benchmark for complying with legal requirements and highlight particular aspects that may require additional monitoring. Third, employee recruitment. Companies with a good performance evaluation are more likely to attract and retain highly qualified employees. Fourth, increase the market share. Large organizations and companies require their suppliers to produce environmental evaluation in order to track the impact of products and services over their entire life cycle. So environmental evaluation also can help companies manage their supply chain more effectively.
For the long-term plan for environmental performance evaluation are common among the largest industrial organization. So the small and medium-sized company questions seem not to practice formal environmental performance evaluation. However, such evaluation is common among the largest industry organization surveys. So thus in use by industrial organization are mainly quantitative and absolute because few relative efficiency indicators are used. The reported indicators serve to measure the performance outcome of activity and some aspect of the efficiency on the enterprise. The third one is seem more ambitious as to environmental improvement because when the company apply the strategic objective of pollution control or regulatory compliance and pollution prevention, there seem to be a positive relationship regarding the company and strategy objective, performance references and indicator use. However, this set of indicator use is preliminary.
Environmental performance evaluation provides a repeatable process to compare past and present performance using KPIs. It helps organizations determine trends, evaluate risks, and identify strategic objectives and targets. So we have two EPIs and ECI. EPI usually examine environmental issues such as pollution, biodiversity, climate, ecosystem, and many more. So examples of EPI are like raw materials consumed, what the quantities of emissions and discharge that can have a significant impact, environmental protection measures, and number of polluting incidents or breaches of compliance which attracted fines and damages. For ECI is about the condition of the natural environment that may be affected by the organization activities, products and services. For example, it's like the air quality, like does polluting or non-polluting odors that can cause nuisance to local residential areas? Do the activities that release water causing turbidity in local streams? Do the activities are likely to degrade soil condition? Are these current initiatives is environmental friendly? Yes, all these three initiatives are undertaken by company to produce goods or services that are useful and environmentally friendly, and at the same time reducing the negative impact on environment and reducing the consumption of resources. That's all from us. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.